All right, you saw it. I got to be honest. I was on the air. First things first was on. We had the unfortunate situation of being on across from the big game between United States and Serbia in basketball. So I had the game on my phone, so I was looking at it during breaks, but I couldn't watch it closely. But
so you weren't
I
paying
knew what was going
okay.
on. I just didn't see all the,
Is the first thing first, is that your TV show that you shoot out of L.A.? I mean, out of New York?
In New York, yep.
Yeah, on Fox Sports 1?
Yes.
That's a TV show, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know I do TV. I just want to throw that out there again.
I'm working.
We done did a whole summer. We did a whole summer. Not one time where you like, hey, E, I'm going out of town. Come fill in. Not one time.
I wish it was my call, but I will
it's your show. It's your
I'm one
show.
Of 3. But
yeah, it's your show.
You got my word. I'm gonna push.
I've been waiting on that word for 4 years, man. it's all
but
good.
What I looking at the box score, and I like I said, I saw the final. What was happening in the final minutes. During the break, I know we went to break. We went back on the air. U.S. was down 86-84. I looked at my phone again, and we were up 91.
Okay, so you don't know what's going on. You just throwing stuff out there. So throw me the question, man. I watched the whole thing.
Well, here's the question. Because I'm looking at, I know Steph went off with 36 points. Mm-hmm. I know LeBron had a triple-double with 16, 12, and 10. And Embiid was great, but I'm not focused on Embiid. And Durant was good down the stretch with 9 points. The old heads led the way. And also, and Rob G has the plus minuses, but they were the leaders in plus minus, right? And the young guys, Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, weren't they negatives, Rob G?
It was Edwards, Adebayo, Derek White were the leaders in the negative. Steph Curry, in a game that was nip and tuck, they're actually down most of the game, ended up having a plus minus of plus 20 in the time that he was out there.
So my point, Ephraim, is it looks like, and you saw it closer than me, the importance of basketball IQ. Because that's what LeBron, Steph, and KD have over Anthony Edwards. You know what I mean? The younger guys who are more athletic at this point. What I think that was a huge factor. And on the other side, I mean, obviously, Jokic has as high a basketball IQ as anybody in the world. And he took a team of another 2 NBA players and some minor leaguers, I'm going to call them that, and they almost beat Team USA. So I think it shows just the importance of basketball IQ.
This is what I took from it. And you're right, basketball IQ is paramount. I'm coaching my 10-year-old son. I coach his 9-10 team, and then he plays up 11-12. I coach both teams. And I don't, like most coaches at this age, are hyper-focused on skill set. You got to dribble, you got to come off the pick, and you got to take a step back, and you got to shoot. I'm focusing on raising my athletes' basketball IQ, right? If I call a play and something's not available, I need you to understand it's not available and to go somewhere else with the ball, right? Don't be a robot and just pass it to an area that's not available, because that's where it goes when we practice. That's where we go. That's where it's supposed to go. Right? Sometimes most professional sports are off script, right? That's why Kelsey and Mahomes are so great. It don't even look like Travis Kelsey is running routes. Right. He's literally he open, right? So it's all about
right. He ain't running a lot of routes.
Right. He'll find a soft spot, sit down, get open, make something happen. So it's about being able to understand a situation and adjust to it. So when you have people like Steph, you have people like LeBron, you have people like Kevin Durant, right? Their basketball IQ extremely high. They've been in every type of situation you can possibly be in at the highest level. Not only in the Olympics, but in World Championship basketball, or the whole NBA Finals, the whole 9 yards. League MVPs, they've done it all, been it all. So, they're prepared for all situations. When you look at the Anthony Edwards and even the Bam Adebayo, even though he's been to the finals, and
he don't have it like those.
Because you get it with time.
And I don't even think some people just have it. I mean, Golden State plays a very intelligent type of basketball, right?
Yes.
LeBron just has it.
He came into the league with it, yes.
Yeah, and Durant is just a guy that can fit in with any system, particularly when you've got great players around him. And so I don't think Bam will ever get it like those guys.
No,
that's not
at that level.
On him. It's just different styles of playing.
And what you saw in that game was everybody on Serbia has it. Everybody
that's how they grow up playing.
Everybody on the Serbia national team has an IQ level comparable to the Joker.
Because that's the only way they could compete.
That's how it goes, right?
Yep.
So if you double and if you flash and you don't get back, they're going to exploit it immediately.
Yep.
And from the beginning of the game, that's exactly what they did. The U.S. came out. They were a little bit slow on their defensive rotation, and wide open threes. They're not going to hesitate. They're not going to overpass. And as for what's going on with the U.S. team, it was interesting because after the game, Steph had made a comment, and I knew exactly what he was talking about. He was like, look, we got all the talent in the world. I'm paraphrasing here.
Right.
We got all the talent in the world, but sometimes we can overpass, right?
Did you see that? Do you feel like
100%? Because you can get the ball in a normal NBA game because you're the guy. Everybody on that team is the guy on their team except for Derek White. But if you get the ball and you're open, you're going to take the shot. But what happens is you look and you're like, oh, man, that's KD over there. On to the left, oh, that's LeBron over there. And then you got Steph cutting through the paint. It's like, oh, I'm not going to shoot this one. Right. So that mindset causes you to be a step slower, right? Turnovers were extremely high, and Serbia took advantage of the turnovers. But just that little thing, right? That minute thing of an all-star, they're all all-stars, of an all-star not taking advantage of something he sees because in his mind, there's a better option over there. That's the thing. Serbia, they're free. They're running the offense through the Joker. Go ahead.
And I want to ask you, I want to talk more about Steph, KD, and LeBron in the next segment. But quickly, I want to ask you, because it sounds like you're giving an explanation, which makes sense, and I agree with, as to why this game was close. Like, it was actually, we almost lost. Are you bothered by us being so close in this game to losing, or do you look at it like almost like an NCAA tournament game where you see great teams have a nail biter with a team that's less than them, and sometimes that will happen in a one-and-done situation?
No, I'm bothered.
Or are you bothered? Okay,
no,
you are bothered.
I'm bothered because when you look at the collective talent we have on our team, we have all the answers. This game is why Joel Embiid is actually on the team, right?
Yeah,
because in the NBA,
which he tends to do against Jokic,
that is why he's here. If he's not on the team today, they have the advantage on the inside. That's why Joel, and so all this, Joel Embiid doing this, and he came out and played an MVP level game. He kept us in it, but because he can go at Nikola Jokic. He can go at him. It's a difficult guard and cover for Nikola Jokic. So that's literally why he's here. He showed up and showed out when he had to. But, yeah, I'm upset because I don't want these close games. We collectively have better talent.
I do want I got exactly what I wanted today.
Oh, no, you didn't. You weren't watching.
Drama-filled games, but I want us to win.
Yeah, but you came.
Which you can't always say.
Right, but you watched when they were down 12 and came back and they were up 5. So you were like, oh, okay. So you didn't have to live in the moment.
Because I couldn't watch every moment like that. But I was seeing, we down 13. In fact, my co-host said when we were down 13, I think, with
going
about
into the
5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, but going into the fourth, we were down 14.
Right, I know. But I'm saying at that point, they were like, it's panic time. I was like, no, it's not. We got plenty of time. It's plenty of time left. And it wasn't. Now, going into the fourth, that's a different story.